Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, our group will present about COVID-19 Standard Operating Procedure SOP in Malaysia. We are from group TQC1 and our group member is Najah binti Azhar, Nurliana binti Rosli, Munira binti Madidham and Nurul Sabah binti Zaini.
My name is Munirah binti Maidaham, metric number 1172029. Alright, I will explain about SOP. SOP is Standard Operating Procedure. Alright, definition of SOP is set of step-by-step instruction compiled by an organization to help workers carry out complex routine operation. SOP aims to achieve efficiency, quality output, and uniformity of performance while reducing miscommunication and failure to comply with industry regulation. SOP have flowchart and it's follow every organization. Everything must be having SOP. So all the ministry will work together to ensure an effective response to case and outbreaks of COVID-19. This is to ensure clarity of roles and responsibilities so that we make the best use of our combined resources. Then, I will explain about SOP in Malaysia during COVID-19. Okay, the practice of SOP is the first step for people to slowly understand the meaning of new normal and eventually embrace in their daily life. Okay, under SOP have MCO. MCO is Movement Control Order. It has a few phases like CMCO, EMCO, TEMCO, and RMCO.
My name is Najah binti Azhar and my metric number is 1172021, and in this slide I would like to present the type of ministry that involved with standard operating procedure, which is SOP. First one I would like to talk is Ministry of Health Malaysia. Their objective is to assist an individual in achieving and sustaining as well as maintaining a certain level of health status to further facilitate them in leading a productive lifestyle. Under KKM, they have two sectors. The first one is health tourism sector, and the second one is health sector. Health tourism sector have three parts of the implementation. The first one is applicable during the PKPB period and restriction international travel, and second phase is applies to green zone countries or who has a commercial flight, and the third phase is no more travel restriction international. And for the health sector, the new protocol, the WISMA does not encourage walk-in customers except for emergency, and the second one is filter at the entrance premise. Customers that have symptoms show as COVID should give a face mask and isolate them. For Malaysian Education Ministry, the objective is to advance the quality of higher education curriculum. The protocol based on the Education Ministry of Education, all of the activities are strictly prohibited to be done in school, which is any form of the assembly or activity that gathered in large number. And the next one is if a regular instruction that need to be followed by both students and teachers to reopening management guidelines school. Ministry of Entrepreneurial and Cooperative Development, which is MEDEC, and their objective is to target strategies and initiatives for the development of the entrepreneurial ecosystem across all sectors of industry. The new protocol under the MEDEC is same protocol that designed to be followed, and which is the cleaning and disinfection process should be carried out at least 3 times a day. Ministry of Defense means that the objective is generally protect and defend the interests of the nation, which is the core of sovereignty, territorial integrity, and economic well-being. The protocol is common space and often touched, such as lobby, elevator should be disinfection, and the company must provide hand sanitizer at the entrance, all public common area and other places in the factory or premises.
My name is Nurliana Betty Rosli. My matric number 1172026. Okay, I want to continue the type of ministry that involved in SOP. Ministry of Housing and Local Government Malaysia. The objective to establish and implement comprehensive and uniform nationwide rural and urban planning and environmental development. Second, to provide opportunities for uniform economic growth. The protocols. Use machinery and vehicle by performing cleaning and disinfection before entering and leaving the construction site. Second, taking the body temperature of the worker and movement control only in the construction area. Then, the Ministry of Plantation, Industry and Commodities. Objective, to formulate policies and strategies for the overall development of the plantation and the commodity sectors. Then, to supervise departments and agencies under the Ministry of Financial Management. The protocols. Health screening should be done daily at the entrance of the factory or premise. Second, create health report if the company provides accommodation to employees. Then, the Ministry of Higher Education. Objective, to create a strategic and systematic plan for higher education. Second, to increase the level of capacity, accessibility, and participation of higher education. The protocols. All students are allowed to carry out online teaching and learning activities to prevent epidemic infection. Student activities including clubs, sports, and school curriculum implemented face-to-face and in groups are not allowed. Then, Ministry of Finance. Objective, to ensure sustained and continuous economic growth, to ensure effective and prudent financial management. The protocols. Controlling the number of visitors at the premise. Then, control the entry and exit routes to self-service terminals such as ATM and the number of people while using.
My name is Nurul Sawah binti Zaini and my matric number is 1172030. I will present about the effect of Standard Operating Procedure SOP. Advantages of Standard Operating Procedure SOP. First, increase positive self-concept. Generally nowadays, we have to line up and have 1 meter social distancing. This condition makes our movement become slow, but this can encourage people to be more patient, caring and respectful with others who line up with us. We also become more hygiene, sanitizing our hands frequently and wearing a face mask to prevent virus from spreading. Second, SOP helps break the COVID-19 change. People following the guidelines in SOP during the COVID-19 pandemic can help the frontliner to break the COVID-19 spread change. SOP also play a role in stopping the existence of new clusters. The effectiveness of SOP is depend on how people in our community commit in following SOP. Next is disadvantages of Standard Operating Procedure SOP. First, an economic crisis. According to social expert Muhammad Shatta Sabran, the global economic sector and business market included Malaysia are about to collapse due to COVID-19. Limited movement has affected so many business closure and failing to grow well, mostly because of the customer absence. Next is psychology problem. Psychological problem also occur to the community due to people lost job. They will definitely be depressed and sad. The depression can cause other problems such as the occurrence of criminal case, domestic violence, and suicide. In conclusion, COVID-19 has brought so many change in human life. Too many rules, SOP, and a new lifestyle that need to be adapted to live our daily life. Although our station is out of normal life, we as a responsible society must work together to comply with all the SOP that have been set to recover the situation in our country. That's all from us. Thank you.